So, good afternoon guys, it's a 4:44 p.m. Today is August 29th, a day before a month end, and so keep it simple today. That is what I said in this call, So notes are very light, and preferred sellers, preferred buyers, backup sellers, backup buyers are important. The key levels, something will happen from there because of 10 o'clock consumer price index, right, or some news. So so now today, right, so before I go into today, let's talk about yesterday, right? So yesterday's pre-market note, right, 828. So remember, this can be a range for today or tomorrow, right? And then it says tomorrow it may move. See, so tomorrow, that was yesterday, right? So yesterday's tomorrow is today. So this is August 28th, right? Now today, so today at least price is going to move, right? That is a possibility. And for 14,400, 14,500, it's at top of the range, right? So now your target also. So keep it simple today. 41 to Globex low, above buyers active. 141, 150 is a R, they need to take out, right? So about this, buyers active, and they have to take out this level, then they are confirming. Okay, some sellers are there. Seller's job is to take it below Globex low. That's their job. Buyer's job is to hold above and take out this. Simple, right? For ES, 3238 is a support, above buyers active. 5660 is a resistance that they need to take out, right? So simple story. Below that, sellers are there. Seller's job is to take out this area, right? Now downside below this areas, if price goes below this, these are the likelihood scenario, right? NQ will fall under this at that time if ES goes here. Okay, so this is the downside scenario I'm talking. If there is a trend down day, right, we skip longs, but if it is not trend down day, then we may take a long there, which is these levels, and assume sellers are done for the day. Okay, basically good reward folks may short at this area and or 110, 124 in NQ to get to here, and ES short here, get to here. Okay, so this is, I'm talking about swing traders, like micro swing traders, right? What people who wants to hold position for a day or two, for them this is a good short area. Okay, any of this scenario may happen during RTH or in the overnight, right? Because I was writing as of 7 a.m. Okay, so dream number 124, 110. Okay, so now both buyers, sellers, where they are active, what can happen. Price is going to move, right? That's the key. Now let's talk about this. So remember I said 141, 150 sellers area, this area preferred sellers area. That's why I tagged it as a preferred sellers area. And then 41 to 63, right? I put it aggressive buyers area, not preferred buyers area. Okay, like aggressive. If really buyers are there in NQ, they have to push it. Simple. Here preferred sellers area is this, right? So 54 to 60, basically this area. Some sellers are there, right? And then 50 area is here. Aggressive buyers are also this area, right? So this is the key, right? Below this, you are looking at this. Okay, now what happened is, we know price is going to move either this or this, right? So right of the open, price open at gap fill area, so there was a bearish disconnect, but I said do not short. You need some information, because 10 o'clock there was a news, right? So you can't act on it right away. Then, and luckily we didn't act, and then you can see it, price reversed, right? And then AD was positive. At this time there was no bearish disconnect or nothing, instead AD was just rising, right? So now about this yesterday's high, they took out this area, right? Yesterday's high, but the condition was they have to take out this area too, right? Which they did not take it out until 10 o'clock news time. News time it started the move, then it did not pull back. That's why we didn't take any long here. It was a painful to see this price going higher, holding higher, again going higher, right? Again going higher. But some days are like this. Even though knowing all this thing, we can't help. See here I also said that watch 49. Buyers may step in, right? But this is like right at the news time or right 1 minute before news time. So it's like a deadly combination or deadly situation to go long at yesterday's high right at the news time or before news time, right? So there is no trade here. Same story for NQ. Yesterday's high 147 right before the news time. See, so otherwise, see, if price was here, let's say, then it went through higher during news time, then it pulled back here, this was a long. Same thing here. See, this thing should have happened before news, like this, then pull back here, hold it, boom, we go long. So I was waiting to see if price pulls back here, this area, but damn thing, look, it came close to 67.5, so 61. It didn't even pull back here, otherwise I would have gone long. So but anyway, we missed this. Then only thing you do is watch. So at this point price was trending higher, very shallow pullback, so we know it's a trend up going on, right? Then after 10:30, price pullback. See, now it's a trend up is going on. So because look at the momentum, look at the AD, how fast it traveled, right? All the criterias, buyers above active above this area, they are confirming it, and Q also confirming it, right? Now likelihood is price will go to backup sellers area, right? So here it went to backup sellers area before 10:30, almost there, right? Now the question was what it is going to do, but it was only 10:30, like first 1 hour, it was able to go all the way up here to backup buyers area. If it is a trend day, based on this, right, price has more room to expand above this area, or this could be the high of the day and then price will tank and then it will expand lower. But the chances are, looking at this, it will be difficult for a price to go down at that point, because all these buyers, right, people who are waiting for pullbacks, they are going to buy. So there is a lot of selling required, so it better it doesn't go down much, right? Now what's the condition next? See, once the first hour is over, right, so it has to hold, it has to basically maintain these things, shallow pullbacks. If it is a bigger pullback, definitely it has to maintain, so you are looking for a kind of a failed breakdown, remember our story? So Discord folks knows it, right? Now first hour, so let's say 10:30 price was right around here, right? So see here, it broke out, never pull back. Here this high broke out, didn't pull back. Here this high break out, pull back, right here, right? So first time it pulled back here, right? This was also a first hour high, so it's very important levels, right? So NQ also same thing, this was a first hour high area, right, after breaking out. And so this, if you look at it, this was a first time it did a big pullback. Now think about it, all these buyers, right, look at the momentum, AD, and now price had a big sell down. This was actually, I said in Discord, if someone wants to short, this is a good short, but I am not going to take it. Instead I will look for long. This is what I said when price was here. I immediately said that, and then this thing happened in both of them. So in Discord I said, if this sellers, this is a very good resistance. So if sell off happens, right, you need to see a follow through, So basically you are evaluating whether these sellers are just reactionary or they want to bring it down all the way, because this level is important, super important, backup sellers area, right? So when it went down like this, right, you had a two choice, because you don't want to give price a room. That means you can miss out also on a trend day, So when price came down here, I went long, very first touch, around 72.5 or so, right here. NQ, I went long at 293, right here, very first down move, Then, but I was experienced enough to know that most likely price is going to expand higher. Okay, but let's say, knowing all this thing, you don't want to take long, then you miss out. Okay, but let's say in this case it was balancing, correct? So now let me remove this, that price reacted here, right? There could be a higher type seller sitting here. So let's watch price, right? So now you started watching price to see whether these sellers are only reactionary and buyers are buying it, or price is going to tank, right? So you watch. See here, this high, right? This was the high that price took out. Now you look what here. See, it held as a resistance. Fine. Okay, good. Now you look here. It made a new low, correct? Fine. Now you are thinking, fine. These sellers are active. Everything is good. Maybe it can go down, right? So you are watching it, correct? So now let's draw a line here. Okay, this line took out, and then what happened? See this here? So now you imagine, okay? Remember, you are not taking short here. You are watching whether to take a long or not. Okay. So let's pretend that people shorted it here and here, right? See, whoever shorted it here, they saw a new low, right? And then price pull back and trying to go down, they added more here. Okay, that's the theory. That's probably the most of the trader do, right? So okay, fine. Now look what happened. Touch it. Now they are expecting new low. See here, slight new low right here. Right? Now watch what happened after that. Immediately this guy's gone. Stop run. Right? Now they are thinking, okay, fine, I still have this level, right? So whoever missed out this move, first time short, they shorted it here. At this time, both of them got out. See, at this bar, this spoke higher, both of them are out. Stop run. Right? Then what happened? Now you are observing all this thing, that okay, so these guys are out, these guys are out. It seems like there are buyers here. Right? Looks like it, somebody bought it here, That's why these guys are out. In this area, looks like somebody bought it, right? Now, okay, so at least you know that story. So you are not foolish enough or fool enough to short here. You wait, right? Anyway, it's a bullish market or bullish day, right? You are looking for longs here, correct? So now you are thinking, man, stop run, price may not pull back here, pull back down, possible, you miss it then, right? So then you got lucky, then price pulled down. Now at this point, you have no clue what's going on, right? Because price came down, right? But at least at this point you know that these sellers are out, these sellers are still there, somebody bought it here, and here something happened, right? So now you are watching, you have no clue what's going on, right? So now you are watching here, but see, in between these two lines, it's a no man's land. You know, there is activity here, there is activity here in this area. Okay, in between you can't do anything, so you wait. Price pull back right into this box, right, which I said buyers could be active, somebody could have loaded up. Right, now you extend it. Now you see price fall there. See, at this time is a test for this buyers, right? Look, pull back, immediately pop back up, right? Then what happened? Then the long came right there. See, pull back, trying to go higher, you go long. At this time you are expecting price to go through this, right? Obviously somebody will try to short it again, so you extend this. See, now look, touch, came down. Did it go below this? Yes, spoke, but did it close? No. 1 2 3 4, boom, catch it, or catch it. See, so I took this long and I sat through this, but I'm giving you a better way now, right? That if you are willing to miss it, say I was not willing to miss it. If you are willing to miss it, you could have find a better entry considering this. Sometimes it may not happen, you know, but now you can see, and now you can either take profit here at this 85, which is right here, right, or you can scale. See, this is what I said in Discord, you can scale or trail stop it, up to you. And if you're trail stopping it, you are planning to exit at 4 o'clock, you know. So I don't have a more data here, but basically 4 o'clock, which is right around here. Because knowing the trend A, you're looking for a higher profit, you know. NQ, now you do the same exercise in NQ, you know, that's it. So even though we missed out, let's say hypothetical scenario, right? So price moved from 49 to 82, so 33 point, right? So 59, 69, no sorry, so 50 to 82, right? So 50 to 82 is what, 32? 32 point, I missed it, fine. Then it pulled back, I went long at, let's say 74, 73, right? Now let's see, 73, and I held it till closing, right? So 73, held it till closing, maybe 4 o'clock, 45.06. So 73 to 06, how many points? 7, 73, 7, 80, 27, and 6, 33 point. See my point? You missed 33, but you also gained 33 here, even though it was a late entry. Yes, so see, it's more than enough. Even 10 points are good enough. You know, you don't have to catch entire 66 point. Right? You can even get 10 points and good, you know. Every day go for 10 point, 5 point, it's good enough, you know. So that's how it is. And that'll be all for today.